Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to the week 4 open session. And today we will discuss your doubts. Okay, so if you have any doubts in the week 4 concepts, then you can raise your hand and you can start asking your queries or your doubts. If you have any doubt in week 4 in any topics or questions, so you can just raise the hand and we will take your query one by one. Yes, Mohammed, Alimi. Yeah, Alimi, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, Almi.
Uh, yes, sir. So actually, I applied for two of the courses in NPTL, and both of the exams are on the same day, just like this one. So one was this program, and another was another one. So, how are the are the timings will remain same as the exam because both are showing the same date?
Okay, so I think for this type of query, you should write the mail to the support.
Okay, sir.
I
Okay,
think I
okay,
think it may be less.
okay, sir.
Okay, so both program are actually separate, and PTL are separate program, and this program is separate. So timings may be less. Yeah. So next one is yes, Ruchita goes. Yes, Ruchita. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Sir, actually, I have a doubt in graded assignment week 3.
Week 3. Okay, so I think deadline of week 3 is over now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So which question?
Programming assignment graded
Hmm.
question number 1 means
Okay, okay. So
GRPA
that
1.
that we have already removed. Yeah, that is incorrect, and we have removed that question from the evaluation.
Okay.
Okay, so that
Thank you, sir.
actually marks is not included in your score.
Okay.
Okay, so test case are actually wrong for this question.
Yeah. Okay. Just because I was getting the wrong answer, so I thought maybe.
Yeah, so we have discussed in the previous session also and also posted on the forum regarding
Sir,
this.
I was unable to join the yesterday's session because I sent a
Not
join request,
yesterday,
but it was.
not yesterday, on the previous sessions also. So I have mentioned
Okay.
these things in 2 3 times. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Anything else? Anything else?
Sir, sir.
Yeah,
Good
one
afternoon,
second.
sir.
Surochita, you are done or anything else?
No, sir.
Okay,
It's
okay,
done.
fine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cheeto spices,
Sir,
whatever name actually.
A increment in equal operator with B increment B and sum is explaining, sir.
No, which question you are talking about?
A increment in equal operator increment B, sir.
So, are you talking about any specific questions or
Yeah,
just increment operator?
just increment operator.
Okay, okay. Mhm. Okay. And where you are using this increment operator? In any program or in any question you have seen this? Okay. So let me share my screen and I'll discuss another program. Uh, okay. So to understand for this type of questions, so just start writing the code or basic codes. regarding to that concept, and just experiment on the code and see what happening actually. Okay, so I'm writing one basic code, and I will explain through this. Yeah. So this is very simple program. Okay, so I've just declared one integer variable I. Okay, and at the time of declaration, I also assigned some value. So that is called the initialization. Okay, so I am doing the initialization at the same time of declaration of this variable I. Okay, so the type of this variable is integer. That means we can store integer value for this variable. After that, I am simple printing this variable. So for printing, I am just mentioning this specifier. Okay, so specifier means what type of value actually we want to print. So we have to mention this in our print statement. So here we used percentile d for the integer. Okay, so just remember these things. We use the percentile d for the integer. If we run this code, you can see we are getting 2. Okay, the output. Yeah, 2. You can see. Okay, so now we can apply some increment things. So if I write I plus plus. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? And just test this what elements we are getting. Okay, so increment operator plus plus we are using this, so that means we are incrementing the value of I by 1. Okay, so what happened, I'm taking some another example. Similarly, we can also write, can we write this? Let's see what we are getting. Same things we are getting I value. Again 3. That means we are again incrementing by 1, value of I by 1. So, but what is the difference in between these two operators? So we can just take another variable. So j, I am taking j equal to, and I am assigning like this 3. Okay. Now, if I compare, if I use some compare operator, okay, so I am taking one more variable to explain clearly. So I j k, and this is variable. Now, if you see k equal to, okay, and I am writing one conditional expression. So what conditional expression I am writing? I equal to j. Okay, and in the print statement, I am writing this k value. Okay, so if this condition, okay, if I am writing this condition I equal to j, so initially you can see that I value equal to 2, j value equal to 3. So 2 and 3 are not equal. So for the not equal, in the integer value we will get 0. If condition is not satisfied, then we will get 0. If condition is satisfied, we will get 1. Okay, so this is the conditional statement. If we want to read the conditional statement output, so generally we represent using a boolean variable like true or false. So but here I am reading the value in the integer k variable, so we will get true 1 for true and 0 for false. So if I just run this code, you can see we are getting 0 because I equal to j, this is not true. This condition is not true. But what happened if I write I plus plus? Okay, So simply increment operator, this plus plus and this minus minus is are actually we are reducing one. If we are writing plus plus, we are incrementing the variable value by 1. If I am writing minus minus, that means we are decrementing the value of variable by by 1. Okay, so we are decrementing. So in this case, but after plus plus and before plus plus, so what is the difference? So if I am writing in that way, so at the time of execution, this incrementing operation. So first see the what output is coming 0. So why this 0 is coming? Because we this is called the post increment. That means first we will compare the element, then we will increment the ith value, I value. Okay, so if you do this, so you can see you will I value is 2, j value is 3. That means the still condition is not true. Same time we can also print the I and j value to see the answer. Sorry, %LD and %LD. Okay, so if I here I am writing k, then I, then j. Okay, or the sequence I, j, k. So if I am just clicking on this, you can see what value we are getting. We are getting k value 0. Okay, so you can see we are getting k value 0. Mention the space. So 0 value we are getting, but why 0 value we are getting? Or you can see I and j value are 3. Both value are same. Still we are getting 0. So that means here we are incrementing this I, but after the comparison. That means first we will perform the comparison operation, then we will increment our I. So during the comparison process, we are getting false, condition are not true, then we are assigning that answer in the k. But after that, we are also incrementing our I. So because of that, we are getting I equal to 3, j equal to 3, and k equal to 0. So if suppose I am writing before this, so pre-increment, that means before the operation, we are incrementing the I, then we are performing the operation. So, okay. So here what we will do, before comparison operation, we will increment first. So I value is 2, then we will increment first. So I will become 3. Okay, then we will compare the operation. So compare with the j. So 2 will become 3, then 3 will equal to 3. Yes, true. This time the condition will become true. And for true, we 0, oh sorry, 1. Okay, so you if you can see the answer is coming 331 this time. Okay, so this is pre-increment. Similarly, you can use the post increment, so decrement thing. So if I am writing here, so like post decrement. Okay, so minus minus. So what answer will come? You can see we are getting now j value equal to 2. Okay, so that means increment is happening with the j, but before after the comparison. Okay, so this is post increment. That means after performing the operation, we will perform this decrement. If I write like this way, sorry, this way, so this is pre decrement. So first thing we will decrement the value of j, then we will compare. So this time you will get one answer. Okay, so same things, j is become 2 and I is also 2, and then we are getting this condition true. Now 2 equal to 2. So increment decrement operator is just a increment the value of by 1 or decrement the value by 1. But when we are putting this operator of post increment or pre increment, so we have to think remember these things when this operation is happening actually. So this part is clear. Who asked this question? Yeah, Chitu. This is clear. Increment operator. Hello. Okay. Yeah, Bhavesh, go ahead.
हेलो
Yes, Bhavesh.
सर वीक 3 ग्रेडेड असाइनमेंट का क्वेश्चन 4th
Week 3 graded assignment. This code one.
yes sir how it is true sir and this in third paragraph it's written ki a is equals to x into में a is 3 and x is equals to 3
One second. Okay, so in this question, you can see a equal to. Let me increase the. Question number 4. A equal to B. So A, B, X we are assigning 10. Okay, so this line we are declaring two variable and we are also initializing one variable with 10 value. In the next operation, we have X multiplication equal to A equal to B equal to 3. So how this operation will be performed by the compiler? Can you tell me what value will come?
sir first x will get multiplied by a and a assign the value 30
Okay,
we have
so
x is equals to 10 and a is equals to 3
one second. Here you are missing some concept. Actually,
Right to left.
in the assignment operator, operation performed from right to left. Okay, so the
Yes.
associativity is happen from right to left. That means first operation will perform b equal to 3.
okay
Okay, so
Yes,
we are
sir.
getting b equal to 3. Now we will assign b in the a. So a will also become 3.
yes sir
Okay, and the next operation is x into equal to a. Also, that what is the meaning of this? That means
x multiplied by a
x equal to x into a. Okay, we can write
Hmm.
this in way x equal to x into a. So
Yes.
what is the value of a? 3.
and
Correct?
x value 10
10. But you will get 30.
30
Okay, so 30 is fine. Now x become 30. A and b are 3. Okay, now next line we are writing x equal to a comparison or operator. So here this second part is actually a conditional operation. Okay, so a equal to b. So a value is 3, b is also 3. Both value are 3, so that means it will return 1. Okay, and 1 will be assigned to the x. And we are printing x, so we will get 1 in the answer.
excuse me sir
Sir, I didn't understand the conditional sentence, sir.
sir
Conditional say, so a equal to b.
but
Just
sir
compare the both value, this a and b. So what is the value of a this time? 3.
3 only, right, sir.
Okay, so b is also 3. So both
Then
value are
it's
equal.
true only, right, sir?
So true, na? So true in the integer value, true is written 1.
sir we have taken a is equals to b is equals to 3 then we multiply it with x so x get the value 30 now sir
Yes,
No.
sir. X value should be 30, right, sir? Then.
So in the previous line, yeah, x become 30, but a and b also updated now. So in the b we are assigning 3, and then b value we are assigning inside the a. So a will become 3.
sir didn't getting sir
Not getting?
yeah sir
Okay, one second. Writing pad is open now. So if I'm writing in that way, so x into equal to a equal to b equal to 3. Okay, so this is the thing. X value initially 10 and a and b we just initially declare. So in this
Sir.
case, first operation will be performed this operation. So 3 will be assigned to b. Okay, so that means B will become 3. Okay, now what is the value of B this time? 3.
3. Yes, sir.
Okay, so this 3 will be assigned to A.
Yeah.
So A
Yes,
will
sir.
also become 3. Okay, now this become 3. Now this operation actually equal multiplication equal to means x equal to x into A. We can write
Sir,
this is
while
actually,
writing a program, can we write like that? Like
you
x
can
equal
write
to x
you can,
times.
yeah, you can write like this. Both will work.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is also a assignment operator. Just remember that this is assignment operator, this is also assignment operator, this division equal to assignment operator. Okay, similar to minus equal to assignment operator, plus equal to assignment, all are assignment operator. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and
Understood, sir.
Sir, sir,
huh,
week 3 practice graded assignment 8th question, sir.
yeah, I'll come on this. So first explain this one, graded assignment 4. Okay,
3 graded assignment 3 8th question.
this question is also asked by someone. First complete this.
But this screen does not clearly, sir. You will write it only, sir.
Yeah, I'm writing. I think it is
Yeah.
visible.
Yeah, sir, it's visible.
Okay, so now the next expression will perform x equal to x into A. So at this time A value is 3 and x is already initialized by 10. So 10 into 3. Okay, so x will become 30. But in the next line what we are writing, x equal to A equal to B. Okay,
No, sir, 8th sum, sir.
I'm explaining the another query, not your. I will come
Okay.
on that. Okay. Yeah, I've explained your query initially, but I asked, then you are not talking at that time. Okay, I'll come on you after this. Okay, so
Continue, sir.
A equal to B. So this is actually a comparison. This is a conditional expression, and this symbol, this double equal to symbol, is a comparison operator. Okay, so this is called the comparison operator, similar to this greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, like this. All these are comparison operators. So comparison operator means we just compare the value of left side and right side based on this condition. So this time we will just compare these values. So A is equal to B or not at this time.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
True, sir.
True, na? So
Yes, sir.
this is
Sir.
also 3. This is also 3. So if both value are same, that means this condition is true. And in the case of true, we will get 1. Okay. So in
Sir,
the, yes, true
did
case we will
we,
get 1. False case we will get 0.
sir,
So
did
here we will
we,
get 1.
Sir, like how would we define that the answer would be 1 for true and false 0?
sir, actually,
So
sir,
by default, if we are reading the value, okay, so this variable is actually integer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this variable is integer, and if we are getting some conditional value from the right side, so definitely you will get 1 in the integer variable.
Sir,
Okay,
then what about x equal to 30 in the before statement?
that is updated.
sir, but in
Okay,
Actually,
the,
that updated to 1, sir.
initially this was x equal to 10. Next
Yes,
time
sir.
this value is updated by 30. Okay, and now next
Yes.
time this value is updated by 1. So
Yes,
that
sir.
value
Understood.
is changing according to the expression in the statement.
Understood, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so now in the last line, x equal to 1. So this 1 will assign to x, and x will become 1, and this value we are printing in the output.
sir, in question 9th also of week 3,
Okay.
I think, sir, there is an error.
Sir, so whenever there is a comparison condition, then if it's true, it's 1, false, it's 0.
Yes, yes, correct.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay. Question number 9. This one. So what is
Yes,
the
sir,
Sir,
error
8th
in
one,
this?
sir. 8th one, sir.
8. Okay,
8.
what is 8?
sir, I have asked for 9th.
Okay, I think she is also asking. So just this question is also similar to this one. Okay, next one. So I am quickly explain this, then coming to your. One second. So here actually what value we are assigning? X equal to 1, okay, and y equal to 3.
3.
Okay, yeah, correct. Now I am writing the expression z equal to, the first bracket I am writing plus x equal to 3, and the end condition I am writing plus y equal to 4. So in this expression, the first thing, we are using two conditional expression in this expression. Okay, so this is the first condition. Okay, so I am writing C1, and this is the second condition, C2, and in between we are using AND symbol. Okay, so what output can come? So this AND operator is said that if both conditions are true, C1 and C2, both side conditional expression are true, then overall expression answer will be 1, true. Okay,
Yes, sir. 1. Yes.
1. If any of the one condition is false,
0.
we will get 0 answer for overall. Okay, so this is the meaning of AND. AND means both side of the condition should be true for the true overall true. If anyone is false, the overall will be false. So in this case, what is happening? First we will check the first condition. Okay, so C1 condition, we will check this one. So x equal to 1. Okay, now we are using pre-increment. Pre-increment means before comparison we will increment the x value, then we will compare. Okay, so now this time 1 equal to x value is 1, so we will apply the increment first, so it will become 2. Okay, so now x become 2, and we are comparing this element by 3. So what answer we will get? So now our value is updated, x become 2, and yeah, so x become 2 this time during the first condition checking, and this 2 is not equal to 3. So that means this condition is a false. Okay, false means 0. And in the AND symbol, if we are getting first condition false, so that
0
means,
total answer.
we can conclude that at this time we can conclude that overall expression will return false result. So compiler will not execute this condition. Okay, compiler will ignore this expression for execution. So ignore means that means this operation will not be performed. So this pre-increment of y, this will not be performed. Okay, so this expression is ignored now. So because of that ignorance, what value we are getting? So y value is now 3. Okay, we are not updating this 3, and overall we are getting false result. So false means z will become 0. Okay, so this is the answer for this question, 230. In one of the session, I think Monday session, I have clearly defined this expression things. If we are using AND, then what is how the compiler will execute? Okay, and in the OR case, how the compiler will execute. So just remember these things. If we are using AND operator, if first condition is false, then second condition will not execute, not run.
Excuse me, sir. Sir? Sir?
Yes.
Sir, the parenthesis in the bracket one is first evaluated, then the operator and operator.
So first bracket will execute, evaluated, but if this condition is false, second bracket will not evaluate it. Okay, if first condition is true, then compiler will evaluate the second expression. Okay,
sir, what if there is OR operator?
OR operator is the next question. I will come on that. First thing, this is clear. How we are getting answer x equal to 2, y equal to 3, and z equal to 0.
Sir, while comparing the conditions, should we go from right to left, or any condition can we check?
No, in this case, conditional operation, here two expressions are there between AND symbol. So definitely the left condition will check first.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Sir, in x = 1, we add 1.
Where?
Yes. we add 1 in x बराबर 1.
No, where you are talking about x equal to 1.
X, yes, we add in 1, then comes 2.
No, if
Pre-increment.
so this statement x equal to 1, okay,
Yes.
this is simply a assignment things. Okay, we are assigning one value to x, but what happening here, actually this plus plus x, okay,
Yes.
this means, so here we are performing two operation. Okay, so this is the comparison operator. Okay, this equal to is a comparison operator between the left side value and right side value, but we are performing this pre-increment. That means before comparison we will increment the value x, then we will perform comparison. Okay, so increment means x equal to x plus 1.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the value of x? 1. 1 plus 1 2. 2 are we are assigning x. Now x become 2. After increment, then we will perform the comparison operator. So our x become 2 now. Then we will compare. Now 2 equal to 3? No, false. In this case, this condition is false. Overall expression is false. Okay, so then that means z becomes 0. We are not touching y in this evaluation. Okay, so y will remain 3 at the initial value. Okay.
Sir, is it also same for the or?
So
Okay. Okay, sir. Then my question 9 is solved. I get it.
ninth question, na?
Yeah, sir. I solved. It's solved, sir. I have problem in this only.
Sir,
Okay.
here is a plus x. If only 1 plus x, then we will
No, that is not.
increment.
There is not a expression in C. This type of expression, just plus x. There is no meaning. Okay, so we cannot write anything. Okay, some if we are writing something, that means some meaning should be defined in the C. If you are writing plus 1 only, so there is no meaning for this type of expression.
Sir, weak for
So, so just if I like this, so this will become minus j. This is not a operation. This we are assigning simply. We are changing the sign of value. Okay, so j is 3. It will become minus 3.
K will become 0, right, sir?
K will become 0 in this case, because this is I equal to 2 and j will become minus 3. This part will become minus 3, and it is not true, and then answer will be 0.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Any question in week 3? This graded assignment.
Sir, week 3 I have, sir.
Graded assignment, or in which question?
Yes, sir. Graded assignment 9th and 10th.
9th. Also the next question. Okay.
So 10th also. Sir.
Okay. 9th. Yeah, 10th question, I think. Okay, I'll explain that. But due to some ambiguity, we have ignored this question. Okay, so same things, x equal to 1, y equal to 3. Now this time I'm writing z equal to x plus plus. Okay, so this is post increment. Equal to 1 and or sign, and y plus plus equal to 5. Now this is the expression. Okay, so same things we will check from the, so this is condition 1, this is condition 2, and this is the or symbol. In the or case, okay, in the or case, if any condition is true, okay, so either first condition is true or second condition is true, we will get overall true. If both conditions are false, then we will get false overall answer. Okay, so just that which I said that first condition is true, and then or second condition is true. Any condition is true, we are getting a true answer. So in this case, if first condition is true, then there is no need to check second condition. That compiler will also ignore the second condition, because we are using OR operator, and if we are getting first condition is true, that means overall will become true. On the basis of first condition evaluation, compiler will finalize the overall answer. So that second part will not evaluated. But if first condition is false, then second part will be evaluated. Okay.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
So in this case, what we are doing, x equal to 1, y equal to 3. Now what we are doing, we are performing post increment operation. Post increment means first we will perform the comparison operation, then we will perform the increment operation. Okay. So what is the value of x is 1. Then we will compare 1. This. Okay. So this is the first condition will be evaluated. So this time this is 2. So this is returning true. But after that we will increment x by 1. Okay. So x is was 1. Now we will perform, after comparison we will just perform the operation x equal to x plus 1. Okay. So now x will become 2. So in this case we are getting first condition true. So compiler will ignore the second condition to evaluate. Okay. So in this case what we are getting, x equal to 2 after performing this, and overall result we are getting true. So z will become 1. We are not touching y because we are not evaluating the second expression. So y will remain 3. Okay. So y will remain 3.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay. So this is the main thing. Just keep in your mind in this or condition and end condition. If first condition is false, then we will move to the second condition, and second condition will evaluate. Okay. So for question number 9, we are getting x equal to 2, y equal to 3, and z equal to 1. In question number 10, okay, so this is option based question. So here we have to check each option. Okay. So for this question, we are using OR operator. So we have condition x is greater than y, and this is the first condition. And second condition is y x, okay, equal to 1. Okay. So in the option, just check each option. So in this first condition, okay, so here OR operator we are using. That means any condition is true, then we will return true. So here we are asking that the given code snippet print 1. That means we are asking for which input output is 2 or output is 1. Okay. So that means we will just check the input where we are getting the true answer for overall. So x, so just remember this condition, x is greater than y. Okay. So x should be greater than y for the true, or y divided by x should equal to 1. So here we are performing integer division operation between integer value. Okay. So here we are seeing the integer value of x, y. So just take the input one by one. So in the first case, so x equal to 10, y equal to 7. Check the first condition. First condition is
Yes,
true.
sir. It's true, sir.
Okay. So first condition is true. So C1 is true, and we can just return the answer true. We no need to check the second condition if we are getting the true from the first condition. Okay. For the second option, x equal to y. Okay. But this first condition is not true. We are not using equal sign. X should be greater than y according to this condition. But here the both value are same. So that is first condition is not true. Then we will move to the
Second condition is true, right, sir?
Yes. So y equal to 11, and we are dividing by 11. Okay. So we will get integer value 1, and then this 1 equal to 1. This is true. That means for this is also I am getting one true answer for the second option. So second option is also correct. What about the third option? So third option, x is smaller than y. So first condition is not true. But when we are dividing 12 by 4, we are getting 3. Okay, so 3 is not equal to 1. So second condition is also false. For third option, both conditions are false. So this option is not correct. X equal to 7 and y equal to 15. Same things. X is less than 15. So first condition is not true. But when we divide 15 divided by 7, we are getting 2 integer value. Okay. So 2 is not equal to 1. So this condition is false. So that means this is also incorrect. The next condition, if you see, the first condition is not true. Okay, so x is smaller than y.
Second condition is true, sir. Integer
Yes.
one.
Yes. So 6 and we are getting 1 integer then equal to 1. So this condition is true. So this option is also correct. Okay, so for this question we are assuming that all value are integer. Okay, this is also mentioned in some place, but we are assuming that all value we are passing integer and the variable is also integer. But there is one ambiguity here. We have not mentioned this word. This x and y are integer. Okay, so if someone is assuming that x and y are maybe float or anything, so in the float case, the answer will become changed. So last option will not be correct.
Yes, sir.
So because of that, this question is removed from the score.
Sir, that equal to means you are comparing, sir.
Yes, comparing. So this equal to our comparison operator. Okay. So compare means we are just comparing the value of left side and right side. So equal to means we are comparing both value left and right side are equal or not. Similar, greater than equal to, less than equal to, greater than, less than. All these are comparison operator.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Sir, week for program assignment.
Which question?
Week for programming assignment 1.
Okay, B4 programming assignment 1 practice.
Yeah, practice.
Okay. So first thing, just check the problem statement and just try to solve on the paper. Okay, so write a program that accept an integer n and print the factorial of n. So if you don't know what is the meaning of factorial, just go through the just search on Google what is the factorial. I think you should know what is the meaning of factorial. Okay, so if I am writing this, what is the answer for this? 4 factorial.
4 into 3 into 2 into 1.
3 into 2
24.
into 1. Okay, 24. So similar thing, we are asking this solution. Okay, so we are giving this value. Okay, so we can give any value. So like what is the factorial of 5? So 5 factorial means we will multiply from 5 to 1. Okay, so 5, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So we will get 120. Okay, so this is the solution. And if you know what is the meaning of factorial, so this is the meaning of the factorial. We will simply multiply from 4 this given value to 1, all value. Okay, so this is the answer for the factorial of 4. Okay, so here you can see in the solution. So what we are doing actually, we are simply doing multiplication of 1 to that given value. So suppose I am just mentioning this is a n value. Okay, n equal to 5. So what we are doing, we are simply multiplying 1, 2, 3 dot till n, and we are getting the answer. So we need to perform this operation in our program. So what you can use for this? In the week 4 we have discussed conditional things and loop. Okay, so this n value can be anything, so input can be anything, 10, 5, 6, 8, anything. So first we will read, so here we need to write complete program. Yeah, so in week 3 actually we asked only to write the expression, but now you have some idea how we can declare the code. Declare, this is where is the editor. 1 second. Okay, so this is the editor part. Okay, so I think already write the program for this. Okay, I'm writing the program on the here. Okay, so what is given in the problem statement? In the problem, write a program that accept. Okay, so here just read the line clearly. Write a program that accept an integer n. Okay, so that means integer n. We will declare some variable n, and that should be integer, and that integer will accept the input at the running time. Okay, so that means we will use the scanf function to read the input at the runtime. Okay, so this is the meaning, and print the factorial of this n. So first thing, what is the what is the first step? Declare the variable. Okay, so declare the variable, that means we will declare n variable. Okay, so this is the declaration in the first part. Then second step is that problem statement is saying that accept the input. Okay, so accept the input means we have to read the input. So for reading the input statement is scanf. So scanf, and we have to mention the type, what type of data we are reading. So we are reading integer value, so we will use %d here, and we will write n symbol and variable name. So variable name is n. Okay, so this statement, this line will actually read the input at the running time. Okay, so we can pass any value for n. If we pass 5, so 5 value will be assigned to n. Okay, so at the runtime we will pass this value. So this is the input part. Okay, so we are taking input. Now the second part is processing part. Okay, processing part means the main logic part. We have input value now. Now just convert this input value to the result. Okay, so result is actually factorial of this n. So we will use one loop. Okay, so for, because we want to multiply each element from 1 to n. Okay, so we will run one loop which is starting from 1 and going till n, and in this loop we will multiply the answer. Okay, so we will declare one more variable to store result. So result, okay, result equal to, initially we will just assign that 1. We have also mentioned the type of this, int result equal to 1. Okay, and then we will use one loop. In the loop, first part, actually we write 2 part. Okay, so I am just making the space. So there are 3 part actually separated by this semicolon value. So in the first part we write the initialization. Okay, so where we will where from we will start. Okay, so for writing this, if I am not declared any variable, so I am declaring one more variable I. So we will use this I in the loop. So first value is the initialization. So I equal to 1. Okay, that means our loop is starting from I equal to 1, and we want to run this loop till n. So second condition we will make to sure I should less than equal to n. Okay, so this is the initialization part for the starting. This is the conditional part. So our I value should reach till this n. Okay, and every time, so this loop is running actually, so this is actually iteration. This will run multiple times. So after every time, so we will perform some loop, some statement in that inside this, and this parts, after running this part, we will increment our I value. So that increment part is written here. So I plus plus, or you can also write I equal to I plus 1. Okay, this is easy to understand. So every time, so of every iteration, we will increment I by 1. Okay, so this is the uh, statement for the for loop, and inside the for loop, what we will do, we will simply multiply the result value. We will update our result value, and we will multiply by I. Now just understand this loop statement. We are starting from I. Okay, so in the first iteration, so this is the initialization part, and we will check the condition I is less than equal to n or not. If this second conditional statement is true, then we will enter inside the block. If this condition is not true, middle condition is not true, we will stop the loop. Okay, so in the first part, when I equal to I equal to 1, and our n value may be anything. Suppose I am taking n equal to 5. Okay, and so for n equal to 5, one second. So here, if n equal to 5, so first I equal to 1. Okay, so in the I equal to 1, so you can see in the first comparison. Okay, so I is less than 5. Okay, so 1 is less than 5. This condition is true. The first condition is true. Then that means we will enter inside this loop, and we will perform this expression. And after performing the block expression, we will increment this condition. We will increment our I by 1. So in the first value, when I am writing in that way, so n result. Okay, so initially I equal to 1, n equal to 5, and what is the result value? So result equal to, so initially result equal to 1, so result equal to 1, and what is the value of I this time? 1. So 1 into 1, 1. We are getting 1. Okay, and then we will increment our I by 1, the condition. So I will become 2 in the next iteration. Okay, now same things, we will compare this expression. Okay, so I is less than equal to 5 now, so I value is 2. Yeah, so and n will remain 5, so 2 is less than equal to 5. This condition is true. Okay, that means once again we will perform the this line number 9, result equal to result into I. So you will get, so what is the previous result is 1, and I value is now 2. So 1 into 2, it will become 2. Okay, so once again we will increment our I by 1, 3, and will remain 5. So now 3 is less than 5. Yes, correct, 2. Then we will enter once again in the block, and we will perform result equal to result into I. So previous result value was 2, and I value is now 3. So 2 into 3 will become 6. Okay, and we will increment our I by 1. So I will become 4. Okay, so now 4 is less than 5. Yes, true. Okay, so again 6, previous result is 6. Now I value is 4. 6 into 4, 24. Okay, now I will become 5, and this is 5. Now in condition, you can see we are also using equal sign. So that means if both value are equal, still this statement will return true. Okay, so now 5 equal to 5. That means both value are equal. So this is statement is also true. So once again 24 into 5. 120. Okay, now once again we will increment our I, then our I will become 6. In this case, you can see this middle condition is not true. So now I becomes 6, n is 5, so we cannot say that this condition is true. Okay, so in this case this condition is false, and our loop will terminate. Loop, we will not enter again inside the block. Our loop will terminate when we are getting this condition is true, false. So this is the stopping condition of loop, and at this time you can see what result value we are getting, 120. Okay, so this result actually we will print in our answer. So what is the print statement? So this is the process logic part. Okay, this is the logic part. Input part we have written, logic part we have written. Now the output part is required. So the print statement is required. So we will write output part printf and percentile d. Okay. So for percentile d, okay, so percentile d. That means we are printing the integer value, and what value we are printing? Result. Okay. So this is the output statement. So this part is actually a input part. This part is a logical part, processing part from input to output conversion, and this is the output part which we are printing actually. Okay, and this code we will first we will check here. Okay, so if we are giving 5 value, okay, from the input, what we are getting? 120. Okay, similarly if I am giving 3 value, so what we are getting? 6. 3 into 2 into 1. So just use this and copy in your editor, okay, and run your code. Okay, so now all results are passed. Okay, so you can see all test cases are passed. So you can click submit button, so all private test case will come pass. Submit. So you can see the message 4 out of 4 private test case pass.
Sir, is there any other method to get the solution instead of for?
You can use while loop.
Okay.
Okay, so for the while loop, here we know that we will start from the 1 and we will run till n. So we can convert this loop like this. We will initialize our I here by 1. Okay, and we will run while. Now in the while condition, we will mention this I is less than equal to n. So this is the condition. When we are getting true condition, we will enter inside the loop. So inside the loop, we will simply implement result equal to result into I. Okay. Sorry. Result equal to I, and we will increment I by 1. Okay, so plus equal to 1, like this, or you can write plus plus also. Okay, so all are correct. I plus plus, I plus equal to 1, or I equal to I plus 1. Both have the same meaning. So if I run this file, we are getting 120. So you can write, you can use anything which you are looking correct according to your. Okay, so 424.
Sir, what?
Hello, you are not audible, Adit.
Can we look it out the assignment, practice assignment of week 4, 1 and 10, please?
1 and 10. Okay,
yeah.
Once.
Sir, what is the meaning of and in the expression?
Where?
D% end.
This one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, actually here we are mentioning that the address of this m in memory. This is actually represent the pointer. That means we are just telling the reference of this n. Reference means address of this n. So where this our input data will store. Actually this n is what? This n is a variable name, but one memory is allocated for this n. Okay, so some memory part is allocated for this n, where our actual data is will stored. So we are just telling the address of that memory location. Okay, so this when we are writing this n symbol with n, that means we are just giving the address of memory location.
Okay, sir.
Of this n. At that memory location, our input data will store. Okay, so in practice assignment week 4, question number 1.
Sir, this will be after this work will be uploaded in YouTube, na sir?
Yeah, YouTube. This session is running on the YouTube. You can see later. Can you check in the? Okay, 1 second. Okay. So session is running on the YouTube. You can see later also. Okay. So what are the questions in week 4?
The answers which I am expecting, I could not get out of it. So I would like to understand the sequence of it, how the compiler takes up the things.
So this first question, no?
Yeah, first and yeah.
1 second. Okay, so initial value are x equal to 1, y equal to 1, z equal to 0. Okay, so this is the initialization. And when we are coming to the next line, so what we are doing in the next line, if, first is the if, else, else if, or else. Okay, so these are actually 3 conditions. Okay, 1 second. So these actually are all related. If first condition is true, then remaining condition will not check. If first condition is false, then we will check second condition. If second condition is false, we will check third condition. Okay, if first condition is true, we will not check second and third. Okay, if first is false, second is true, we will not check last. So this is the actually if else block. Okay, so in this block, what in the first block if side, okay, what is written inside this? Written statement is x equal to x is less than 0. Okay, and so this is the condition. This condition we are writing in the bracket. So this bracket is actually a first part, and after that we are writing z equal to 1. So this is the another way. We can also write this expression like this: if y equal to x is less than 0, and we can start bracket and we can write z equal to 1 like this. Okay, so both have the similar meaning. So if we are writing in this way, that means this statement will run if the condition is true. If condition is true. Okay, if this expression is returning true. Same thing, similar to this one. Okay, so if this block is returning true, then this block will execute. Okay, z equal to 1. So single line statement we can write without this open bracket and close bracket. Okay, if we have single line expression after the conditional if block, we can write without open bracket and close bracket. So this is also similar. So what happening? So in the first condition, y, what is the value of y? So this is first the assignment operator. Okay, so y equal to, that means we want to assign some value in the y. Okay, so this is assignment operator. But what is written in on the right side? X is less than 0. Just this is the condition expression. Okay, comparison operator we are using inside this. So what is the value of x? 1. Here the value of x is 1 is less than 0. This is true.
No, sir.
No,
False.
This is false. False means 0. Okay, so false means 0. That means this is converted expression like y equal to 0. Okay, now this is evaluated, and when we are assigning y equal to 0, so this condition is become if, and this is become false. Okay, so we have assigned y equal to 0. That means y is 0 now. So that means overall expression which is written here is actually returning a 0. So 0 means false. Okay, so we are simply converting this like 0. So this 0 means false. So overall expression is returning false. In the false case, but what we have done in during this evaluation, so we have assigned y equal to 0. Now our y is updated. Okay, so initial y was 1, but in this expression y is updated, so y is become 0. But this overall condition is false. So now our x is 1, y become 0, and z is still 0. So this is updation from this first line if block. Okay, but condition is false, then we will move to the second else if. Okay, because the previous condition is false. So else if we will check if our y equal to 0. Now you can see your y is 0. So the conditional statement y equal to 0. So 0 equal to 0. This is true. Okay. So that this condition is true, you will execute this z equal to 2. Z equal to 2. This part. Okay. This part z equal to 2. So that means in the second condition else if condition is true and we will execute z equal to 2. So what update is happening, x equal to 1, y equal to 0 and z will become 2. Now second is condition is true, third condition will not check. Okay, so after completion of this part we are printing y and z value. So y value is 0 and z value is 2 in the output.
Okay, sir, can we check line by line in debugger of this replete?
So we have to write this code actually. We cannot copy. 1 second. Replit. Okay. So what value we are taking? X equal to, let me check this. Okay, x equal to 1 and y equal to 1 and z. Debugger you can use when you are solving these type of problems on the computer, but you should know the dry run part, because in exam you cannot use any debugger or anything. So practice after running on the computer, you can just remember these things. So y equal to x is less than 0. Okay, so this is one condition and we are writing z equal to 1. Okay, so else if we are writing y equal to 0, and then we will write z equal to 2. Else z equal to 3. What is this? Okay. So this is the statement, and then we are printing answer print %LD %LD comma y. So if we run this, you are getting 0, 1, 0, 2. Let me check where the debugger can use. Actually, I know not use the debugger of this applet. It marked down the secret. So if you have debugger, any tools, you can check. Otherwise, you can check the condition using the print statement, inside the print statement in between. Okay. So the one way of the debugging is, so first suppose we want to check the solution for this expression. Okay. So simply write the statement like printf %LD and write this expression on the right. Okay, so I have just written the same expression and what is the value for this. So you can see you are getting 0 in the first part. So if I ignore this, you can see what value you are getting, 0. Okay, so that means overall we are getting 0 value for this expression. Okay, at the same time you can also check the y value. So what y value we are getting? So percentile d, and just write the y value by comma. Okay, not sorry, why am I writing this? Okay, okay, so I'm writing, so you can see y is also become 0 in this case. So for the next iteration we are checking y equal to 0. Yes, y equal to 0. So you can debug in this way. Just use the print statement in between after performing some part. So you have performed this part. So if you want to see what is the output we are getting for this expression, just use the print statement and check what value you are printing. Okay, so this is the one way. Without tooling, you can debug your code using the print statement without any tool. Okay.
Okay. And can we see the 10th sum also, assignment practice?
Okay. This one. Okay.
Yeah.
Total 4 options are there. This is the code. So one suggestion is that this programming course, just sit on the editor and do the experiment with the code. Okay. So if you have any expression, just do the experiment, just change the expression, see that what is happening. So writing the code and lots of the code practice on the editor is actually very helpful to understand the programming course. So a equal to 1, b equal to -1, c equal to 0. Okay, this is the first initialization. Now what we are doing, we are writing x equal to, then conditional operator are there. Okay, so that means plus a. Okay, and symbol is there, and plus b, and symbol is there, then plus c. So we have 3 condition. Okay, so this is condition 1, this is condition 2, or condition 3. Okay, so this actually a one expression, but for this AND operation we should get true for all place to get overall true. If any one is false, we will get false. So in the plus a, okay, so this is pre-increment before, so this is only pre-increment. We will perform the pre-increment. So what is the a value? 1. Okay, so a value 1, so we will get now 2. This will become 2. Okay, and the b condition. Okay, so what is the value of b is -1, and -1 plus 1 will become 0. So this overall will become 0. Okay, and the remaining one is c equal to 0, so that will become 0 plus 1, 1. Okay, so this updation is happening. We are getting this result. So also we are updating the value. So a is now 2, and b is become 0. Okay, yeah. So this condition actually, any value which is greater than 0 is actually representing the true. Okay, if you are getting 2, still this value is also representing true. So now in the first case you are getting true, second case this is false. Okay, so third will not evaluate it. Third expression will not evaluate it because we are using AND operator here. Okay, AND operator means if we are getting false anytime, so first is true, then we are moving to the second condition. Okay, now second is false, then no need to move third condition. Okay, so that means overall answer will become false. But this time our B is updated, but C, this part will not be updated. So C will remain 0. Okay, so overall X we are getting 0. So this should be the answer 2 0 0 0. Is this correct?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, correct.
Okay, so anything else in this week? Yeah, Divyesh Gupta.
Sir, actually, I had a doubt in the graded assignment.
Which week?
Week 4.
Okay, which question?
Sir, question number 2.
First, let me check. Yes, what's your doubt?
Sir, my answer is coming 002, and it's not in the the options. So I checked my answer thrice, but it's still 002.
So have you evaluated this code on the editor?
No, sir, not done yet, but I'll check once.
You can validate your answer. If you are calculating some solution by the dry run, so you have laptop, you have computer, and you can just open the computer and write the same code on the editor and just check output is coming the same or not. If not coming same, just do the experiment. Why it is not coming? What is the logic?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is also similar, which I have just discussed. So here also x equal x, so this y equal to z. We are simply assigning the value. Not this is not a comparison operator. Okay, in the first condition, if y equal to z, that means we are simply assigning z value into the y, then check what is the y value. So y is now 0. That means this if condition is returning 0. 0 means false. Okay, so that means the first if statement is actually separate the second and third line. Okay, so second if and else are related blocks, but first is only single statement. If this condition is true, then do this. So there is no else part for this if. Okay, but second and third line, if this condition is true, do this, otherwise do this else part. So second if else block is actually related, but first if block is single block. Okay, so just check that what value you are getting in the y, and that if that value is 0, that means false. If that value is greater than 0, that means true. Okay, so greater than means if you are getting 2 3 5 6 anything, that means true. So true means not only 1. Okay, if we are assigning any positive value, so that means actually a true. If we are returning as a in the conditional expression, that will represent the true. Yeah, Devan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Devan, what's your query?
Yes, sir. I write something in chat box. Yes, sir. Please look what it means. Then.
For candidates who have not passed the first attempt and re-attempt within the same semester, the rest of the 2 scores in each subject, the qualifier exam will be considered for deciding the result. This is actually support related query. I also don't know what is the message actually. So if you have any doubt in this type of your mail which you have received anything, okay, so just you can ask to the support.
Okay.
Okay, so this is some strategy to just decide the result. Okay, so which they are following. So you can ask to the support. I cannot comment on this, what actually you have received. Yeah, anything content relating? Any query?
No, sir.
Okay. Anyone else?
Sir, what is the use of and double and? Double and is an operator, I understand. I don't understand the single and.
Actually, that is bit operator. So that is actually not much useful. You will confuse on that part, and or that is some operator which is performed on the binary data. Like,
They usually store a values.
oh, okay. So that end. Okay, so okay. So here you are talking about the single end in the scanf symbol which we are
Yes,
using.
sir. Yes, sir.
So this scanf not is written here, but scanf actually this end symbol before the variable is actually represent a address of that variable. So if I am writing something like this, so first thing what happened, if I am writing this int a and leave, okay, when compiler this execute this line, so what happened in the memory, actually you know memory, okay, we have
Yes, sir.
discussed
Yes, sir,
memory
yes.
in the initial weeks. So
Yes, sir.
memory is a chunk of blocks, okay, so some blocks, so what is the size of int, actually what size is required to store the integer elements. Suppose we are uh, giving the size 4 bytes, okay, so 4 bytes for the integer variable. So that 4 bytes block in the memory, okay, in the memory will be assigned to A. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so actually in memory, every block is identified by some address. Okay, so okay, let me just quickly show what is the value of this. If I'm writing
2-bit.
No, not this. This end symbol means, okay, so if I'm writing int A, and if I use this print f percentile sorry, percentile p, I think p we use for the address, and end symbol of p. So I'm not sure for this. Let me see. Yeah, you can see. So what value we are getting when we are writing end a, okay, and this p is representing the pointer and address of memory. So you can see we are getting hexadecimal value. This value is actually representing the memory address of the block, which is actually assigned to A.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so at that block, okay, so the address of this block is represented by the hexadecimal number, and okay, so this is actually address, and that address is assigned to A. Okay, so this block is assigned. So if we are passing any value, okay, so if we are writing A equal to 10, okay, so 10 is actually storing in this block, memory block. Okay, so we are just giving this information. We are giving the address information at the running time. So if we are giving any input value from the running time, that value is storing in this memory block by this address information. So because of that, we are writing end symbol in the scanf. But when we are writing this double end, actually this is a operator.
Operator, yes, sir, I understand.
Okay, this is operator which is used inside the expression. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Any? Yes, Varun.
Week 4, I have doubt in coding, sir.
Coding. Which question?
Third question, sir.
EPA 3.
Week 4, graded.
Graded programming. Okay.
Question 3.
Okay, write a program that accepts 3 positive integer as input. Okay, and check if they form the side of a right triangle. Print yes if they form one, and no if they do not. So first you have to understand that what is right triangle. You know what is right triangle?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you know the right triangle, I think definition is also given. So if you don't know, you can read this definition. So right triangle is a type of triangle that has one angle is 90 degree. Okay, so you know Pythagoras theorem?
Yes, sir. But I'm getting like it says I'm getting error, and it says expected declaration specifiers or before token is right triangle. It says like that.
Specify related error. So that means if you are using any percentile d, percentile this thing, so you are maybe putting some incorrect thing. So first thing you just need to check. Okay, one more thing is important here. So this is the right triangle format. So one angle is 90, and in the question 3 sides are given. Okay, so suppose this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. Okay, so you can simply verify. So suppose this is A, this is B, and this is C. So you have to give in like C square equal to A square plus B square. If this condition is true, then you can return yes.
Sir, notes are not visible.
Not visible?
Yes, sir. Like
Yeah, it's been uploaded.
Okay. Now you
In
can
between
see.
screen based frozen.
Now screen is visible?
Yeah, now it's visible.
Okay, okay. So this is the actual condition to check your given sides is representing a right triangle or not. But before this, maybe this maybe happens like A is given as a 5 and B is given as a 4 and C is given as a 3. So input value can be anything. So for ABC, okay. First step is you have to identify the bigger value. Which one value is the biggest, is maximum among all 3. Then that value you have to put on this place, and remaining 2 value you have to put on this place. Then you can check. Okay, so right triangle means this is also a right triangle form like this. Okay, so suppose this time now this is a C and this is A and this is B. This is also a right triangle. So first step to solve this problem is identify the maximum value among all 3. Okay, so then you have to apply the formula max square is equal to remaining 2. Okay, so which is not max. Okay, so min 1 square plus min 2 square, like this. Yeah, Siri Hari, can you mute? Lots of noise is coming. Okay, so are you getting the point? This is not a simple expression you can put. You cannot put direct single formula after reading the input ABC. So after reading the input, you have to identify the maximum among all 3. Then you have to put this maximum value on this at the place of C and equal to the remaining 2. Okay, then if the condition is true, then return yes, otherwise no.
okay, sir.
Okay, so this is the way to solve this problem. So error means maybe you are just missing some syntax in between, but logic wise this is the logic.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for this question, I think we need to check whether the given inputs form the right angle triangle.
Yes.
For all the make all the combinations, na? Right, na? I'm right.
Yes,
Right.
correct.
Okay.
Okay. So syntax problem, if you are getting any error on the portal, you can also just copy the code and use the Replit and or any other C editor and just check what type of syntax error is coming. If you're not able to understand on the portal, just run on the simple uh, uh, any other portal, you can see what error is actually. Okay, so initially you will get little bit difficulty to understand the error message, but after getting multiple error multiple times, you will understand. Okay, so maybe after some time you will easily understand the message. Yeah, Manisha.
Yes, sir. I am having a doubt regarding week 3 graded assignments.
Okay. Week 3 graded
Question
assignment.
number. Yes, sir.
Question. First thing is theory
Question number
assignment or
4, sir.
okay.
No, sir. The normal graded assignment. Week 3. Yeah. Question number 4, sir.
3 and 4. Which one?
Yes, sir. This one.
I think we have just discussed this. Okay, quickly discuss again. Okay, so yeah, I've just
it was discussed. Sir.
Yeah, in the initial
Yeah,
session today is
maybe
discussed.
Yes, sir. I joined lately. Okay, sir. I will check it out in YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. Just see in the starting.
Yeah,
we have
recording
discussed.
session. Yes, sir. And the one more, sir. That is eighth one, sir.
Which one? 10th?
Eighth question also.
Eighth.
Eighth, sir. Eighth.
Eight is also discussed, I think.
Eighth also. Okay, sir.
Yeah, we have also discussed.
Thank you, sir.
Discussion. Okay. 8th, 9th, 7th, all discussed today.
Actually, I'm late today. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, anyone else? Any query? Okay, so the suggestion is, once again, I'm suggesting that open the editor, open the C editor and write the code and do the experiment. Okay, so one thing is that in the programming course, you will learn 70-80% from yourself by writing the code or practicing the code. Okay, so we can just tell you the one programming solution or just how the loop is work and how the conditional statement works, but for programming course you have to solve many problems by writing the code. After writing multiple problems, you can remember the syntax, otherwise you cannot remember the syntax if you're not writing the code. Okay, so please do the practical, the C programming course, to understand this course very well. Okay, anything else? Any query in this week 4, week 3? No query? Yeah, Varun.
There was one question in week 3, I think. Actually, it is working on the code is working on other C compilers, but it is not working in this portal, sir.
I think you have asked in the previous session, one test case is failed, private test case.
Yes, sir. It is not passing. One question. It is also not showing that the question has been done.
I think you are talking about. 1 second. No, this one, 3. I think you're talking about this question.
Yes, sir, I think so, but I'm not sure of the question. But in that, it was not given that standard include stdio was not given in that code, and we have to type it, and that it was not working.
Can you tell me the question number? Because we have added this stdio.h in every question, I think. Without using this, code will not work.
Yes, sir. But one question it was not there, and we had to type it and do.
Okay, so I think the complete code is not given for this question. Okay. Okay, I got it. So maybe this code. Yes.
Yeah, I think it. Yes, sir. I think
Yeah,
for
this
this one only. I think odd number.
Yeah. So this course, what error you are getting?
It is getting passed in compilers, but here in it was not getting passed, sir.
No. So I have written the solution. So I don't know what you are writing the solution. So this is the problem to find out the calculate the sum of the first n odd number. Okay, so 1, 3, 5 like this. So one input is given, so n value is given, that is representing till so how many numbers you need to add. Okay, so if 5 is given, that means 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Okay, so actually this type of sum we can directly calculate it by the formula using n square. If you add this 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9, you will get 25. So we can directly get the formula by input square.
Yes, sir. It is working on other compilers, but it is not working here.
No, so you can see the code. I have already written the code. So first thing, I have declared the variable. Okay, so first thing, I have declared the variable, and I have also write this statement, and I am reading the input %d through this and n. Integer sum, I am declaring another variable for sum, and I am simply assigning the sum equal to n into n and printing the sum, and this is passing all the test case. If you have your code, can you give your code in the chat?
1 second, sir.
So you can see this course, you are all 5 private test case pass and 5 private test case also passed. Send me your code and I'll check what is missing. Ruby is asking graded assignment 1 week 4. Question number 1 you are asking, or programming?
Yes, sir.
Programming or theory question?
Sir, programming.
Okay, graded programming. This is for week 3. Okay, so week 4. Okay, write a program to find whether an input integer number num is palindrome or not. Print num is a palindrome number if the input number num is palindrome, otherwise print num is not a palindrome. Yeah, so you have the loop information you can use.
Sir, you are muted.
Hello, 1 second. Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For this palindrome information 1 to 1 is given. Okay. Identification of this is simply comparison the first digit and last digit. Okay, if both are same, then comparison the second digit from the start and second digit from the last, in this way. So to solve this, first length, so you have to identify the digit for this question. Okay, so how you can solve the digit, how you can identify the first digit and how you can identify the last digit. So you can use loop and this type of information to solve this. First try to solve this on the paper and pen, how you can identify the digit, and then check that logic can be converted on the coding or not. Okay, so what you can do, some logic, I'll explain that. So suppose if we have given some number like 1 to 1, okay, so 1 to 1, how we can identify the first digit or last digit? So for identify the last digit, simply take the remainder by 10. You are getting last digit 1, okay, and how you can get the first digit? Then you have to use the loop for this. So loop means so for loop, yes, yeah, while you can take this value, suppose if you are assigning n equal to 1 to 1, okay, so while n is greater than 9, okay, so this condition you can mark and simply take like this. So n equal to n divide by 10. Okay, so just perform this loop, what you will get? So initially what is this? N equal to 121. Okay, so this condition is true, 121 is greater than 9, yes, this is true. Now you will perform n equal to, so 121 divided by 10, so what value you will get? 12, correct? Integer, that means we have updated n equal to 12. Now we will run this loop again. So what value we are getting? N 12. 12 is still greater than 9. Then once again this loop will perform. Now n equal to 12 divided by 10. Okay, so it will become 1. So you are getting one initial digit. Okay, so you are getting first digit. So last digit you are getting in this way, and first digit you are getting in this way. Okay, if both are same, so you can move to the next digit, next part in the in between. So this type of logic you can use to identify the digit, and if both are same, just check the remaining part. Okay, so I think some idea you are getting from this. Now you can think about this, how you can identify. So after checking the first digit, how you can reduce the part and check for the next digit. Okay, if first digit is in not matched, suppose if we are checking from this side and this side, if first digit is not checked, you can directly return the no answer. This is not a palindrome. Okay, so like 1 2 2 1, this is 4 digit, and this is like 2. If first digit and last digit are not matched, you can directly return no answer. If first is matched, then you will check the remaining 2 in between. If both are same, then based on that you can take the decision. Yes, who is this? Yeah, Varun. Okay, so this question is who is asked this question? Palindrome. Yeah, Raghavendra.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir. So,
Mm-hmm. Yes, Raghavendra.
actually, I'm trying to understand with this C programming, but I scored a very less mark in C programming. I'm not able to understand C programming. I don't know what's problem here.
So in which week you are getting less marks? Week 1 and 2?
Yes, yes. In week 2, I just scored a 0 marks and not a.
Oh, in theory assignment.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm learning first time C programming. I'm
So
just 12
that is not a problem. I think most of the learners are first learning this as a first time. Maybe some are learning, some are experienced. But are you watching all the lecture? Then after watching the lecture, are you joining the live sessions or not?
Sir,
And next question is, are you writing the code or not?
actually, I'm also preparing for ITJ, so I have not as such time. I can give only 3 to 4 hours. So I never did code, but yeah, and
Yeah, so
I but
actually I have just mentioned these things many times. This is not a theoretical course and this is not a formula based course like the math course. If you know the formula, you can solve the problems.
yeah. I have to do
Okay.
this, then I will.
You have to write the code, you have to experiment the code on many times, not the single times. So you cannot learn the for loop working in after writing the one time for loop. You cannot remember the syntax in the next time. So because of that, I am saying that writing multiple times the code. So initial week, actually, we just giving this logical things, how the loop is work, and how what is variable, what is memory. These are actually theoretical part. If you have watched the video, if you have attend the lab session, then I think we have discussed all the things in the lab session. If you are facing any difficulty, but from week 3 onwards, practical is required in this course. Okay. So if you're not writing the code, definitely you cannot pass this course.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. So this is the only qualifier. So suppose if you are selected if you are passed in the qualifier, to come to passing this C programming course, you cannot pass this course without writing or practicing the code, because
Yes,
the
yes.
programming exam will also be happen for this course
Yes.
after qualifying.
Yes, I can understand. Okay, then.
Just do experiment, open the editor and just write the code and apply the all code on the on the code and see what output is coming, what changes is happening in the code when you are changing something. Then you can learn.
Okay, so can you solve? Can you tell me what should be approach when solving this type of question? Like, can you solve week 2 and week 2 lecture number? I think assignment will be which assignment? Can you solve any assignment of week 2? Because I scored a very less mark in week 2, so I want to know approach.
Week 2, I think. This question.
Sorry, this is not visible.
I have opened the graded assignment of week 2. Yeah,
Oh,
these
I think-
conversion actually, these are simple conversion.
Which type of conversion, but coding type of problems, which I am not able to solve. I think the coding type problem will be in week 3.
So coding type of problems in coming in the week 3. Yeah, so I think that many problems we have explained today in week 3. So coding problem definitely you will understand after running the code.
Yeah.
Okay. So you should know what is operator, what is the meaning of operator, how we can write the operator, what are the type of operator. You should know everything. Then you can just solve this programming type of questions. If you don't know what is the meaning of plus equal to, then you cannot solve.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
to understand the meaning of these all type of operators, you have to do experiment of the compiler on editor.
And I want to also know one thing. if uh, if I didn't qualify exam, then um, um, should I should I fill again that form, or my fee will be refunded or not?
No, why the
Because
fee will refund? So is there any
sorry,
provision? Is there any provision to refund the fees if you are not qualified?
No,
So I think no.
okay,
we need to
so
fill again in the form.
So I think they are providing some second chance if you are eligible for qualifier and you are not passed. So just see your mail and what notification you are receiving through the support. Just follow this and follow the grading things of what rules are given on the websites. Okay. So they
okay,
may be given the extra chance, second chance. Otherwise, if you're not passed, you can apply again in the next term.
okay. And one more thing, is there any criteria for giving qualify exam?
And that is also given on the website. I think they are
Yes.
taking maximum of maximum 2 of first 3 assignment. If
Sorry.
that maximum 2 of first 3 week assignment.
Okay.
Okay, they are
Maximum.
picking maximum 2 of first 3 week assignment, and if these average of this maximum 2 is greater than or equal to 40, then you are eligible.
Okay.
Okay, in all subject, all 4 subject, I think.
All subjects. I think I can in this score also, but in C programming I'm not able to score. It's that I will try.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, so one code is written in the chat. Yes, 1 second. So Varun, you have written only this part for loop.
Actually, I'm in now phone, sir. I could remember only this part.
Okay. So this is the where is the code? 1 second. PPA. So still I'm not sure what you did. Okay, so for then integer, if you're writing this I should be small, and I variable you are taking I equal to 1, and it should be less than equal to 2n, and some plus. Okay. Okay, that is also looking fine. But let me write in the correct way this code. Okay, so you are taking one I variable. I'm just declaring this I, and you are using for loop for, and inside this I'm taking this I variable. I'm taking small I. But why you are taking this condition? I is less than equal to, so this equal, there should not be gap in this condition. Okay, and inside this you're taking this condition. Okay, for integer I, okay, so no need to declare again, we have mentioned initial value I equal to 1, and I is less than equal to 2n. This is not looking correct, I think.
Sir, any number, odd number will be less than 2n. No, so like if we take 3 means 2, and if n is 2.
Okay, let me open. 3 6. Okay, fine, and 5 multiplied 2 is 10, so 5th value will reach at 9, I think. Okay, correct. Okay, so okay, sum and plus equal to I. If I print sum, okay, let me run. First, okay, on the data. This error. Oh, one error is there. Sorry. Sum is less than equal to 2. I plus equal to 2. Sum plus equal to I. Okay, so initial we have to assign something 0. So you can see all public test case pass, and if I run this, private will also be, I think, passed. Yeah, but not again. So 5 out of 5 private is also passed. So if you see the code, so maybe you not assign the initial value for the sum, because if you are writing only sum and you are starting the addition, then actually there is no value you have initialized in the sum for the first addition. So by default, some garbage value actually stored in this sum variable, and your addition is happening in the garbage value. Okay, so you have to initialize some first value, like if you are performing addition operation, you can initialize by 0, and then you can start the addition by 0 plus 1, then 1 plus 2, like this. Okay, 1 plus 3, and then 3 plus 5, like this. Okay, so you can see the solution. Now the solution is correct. Okay, I equal to 1.
Yes, sir. For you here, it is coming, sir. The include stdio is coming for you, sir.
Yes.
Because for me here in my device, it is not coming, sir.
No, just run this code, it will work.
For no, sir, it is already there for all the codes, but for this particular code, it is not there for me.
Can you share your screen?
No, you need to write it there, whole code.
You have written the things, or
No.
if you can write the code in the chat to me, or if you can share your screen.
Sir, he's saying that for the week 3, it is by default some code is there. Initial code is there.
There is no code in week 4 by
Week
default.
4, that is where to need write complete code that from the definition of include and all that.
This question, there is no code given.
Yes, but he's saying that in his code that include file is not coming automatically like week 3. So you need to write it complete code there.
I don't know.
Yes, sir. For this particular code, I am not. Sir, what for this assignment we have missing that initial code.
So no, you need to write complete code for this question.
I think for all 4 assignments, same condition there.
No. Actually, we intentionally give one complete code writing code problem. Otherwise, all remaining problems have actually some code is given. You need to write only 1-2 line in between. But we have actually giving intentionally to write the complete code for this problem.
Okay.
Okay, we are not missing anything.
Yeah, for the exam, same thing will be there. So we need not to write the complete code, or what is the condition there?
That is depend. So what is the problem statement is for this problem? You can see write a C program to calculate. Okay. So write a, and the remaining problem, I think the problem statement is given, complete the code. Okay, complete the program.
Yeah. Okay. No. And for the qualifier exam, how it will
qualifier
be
exam, programming to writing the programming solution will, this type of question will not come.
Okay, we need to just write that specific lines of code or.
No. So this type of problems will not come. Coding problems will not come in the qualifier exam. Only theory assignment type of question will come. So like this graded assignment, this type of question will MCQ, AMSQ, and numerical input type of question will come. coding,
Okay.
writing the coding problems will not
Sir,
come.
we have to study code and answer the question. This type of question, you mean?
That problems will come similar to your graded assignment. No, this
Yes,
some
sir.
code is given. Okay, you have to
Analyze it and
apply the dry run on this code, and you have to see what output should come.
okay, sir.
Okay, but we will
Such
not
type of
ask
will
to
come.
write the code in the
Okay.
qualifier
Okay.
exam.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, I think we have next class.
I think on Monday.
We have
Sir,
next
No, sir, it's
another
electronic systems at 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Yeah, next
Starting.
this Monday. Yeah.
No, right now.
Okay,
5
okay,
p.m.
okay. Oh, next class is also there.
So we need
Okay,
to
okay.
wind
Okay, thanks then. Thank
Okay,
you, everyone.
thank you, sir.
Thanks, sir. Thanks.
Yeah.
It's a very
Yes, sir.
fruitful session.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I have a small query, sir. What is the meaning of implicit declaration, sir?
Implicit declaration or conversion? Are you asking?
Declaration only, sir.
Declaration, actually we in the C programming we actually have to declare explicit.
Can I present, sir?
Okay. Yeah, present. Okay, let me stop my screen. Yeah, Adit.
No.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I have one more query. That what is where do we use not equal to operator?
Okay. So according to the problem statement, if you not want to so you can write any conditional statement. So let me example. Suppose if you want to print the odd number. Okay. Okay. So what condition we can apply here? So we can take int I equal to 1. Okay. And inside this we can run one code for I equal, so I is already declared. So 1 second. I is initialize, and inside the loop we will write I equal to 1 and I is less than equal to 10, like, okay, 10 and I plus plus. I'm writing in this way. We want to print only odd number.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so we can take one condition. If our I percentile, okay, so we will calculate the remainder for this I percentile 2 is not equal to, my screen is not with, oh, okay, one
Yes, sir.
second.
Yes, sir.
I stopped the screen. Okay, let me just look this one on code first. Yeah, what you are asking in this question? Okay,
Implicit declaration of function.
so some error is given coming and the code is int a, int b, int c. So you have declare, you have write the function definition, okay, int c, and you are using inside this a into a square, c square, c. Okay, let me read the error. So error expected declaration specific or before token int is right, each right triangle int a, int b, int c. So after int c, you have mentioned one comma. Can you remove this?
Yes, sir. In line number 8, no, sir.
No, one. Sorry, 2. Line number 2.
Okay,
Inside the function, you mention one comma after int c. Can you run this? Now the another error is coming. Okay, so one error is removed. So you just enter 1 comma. So this error is S equal undeclared. C squared is undeclared. C squared. Okay, so I think some spelling is mistake. Okay, so initial when you declared the in C squared in line number 8, that is different in line number 9 when you are using C squared. Some spelling is different.
Okay, sir.
Can you see the first C squared?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is actually not declared. Just update this and check. So just read the error statement and just try to understand what is the meaning. Not declared means that is not declared.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You can stop sharing and one Aditya. Yeah. So for not equal to, now my screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's 0. And print f. So I'm writing this line only. Condition. So if I run this code or for the new line, I'm operating this new line operator, and if I run this code, address is coming.
Set D.
Yeah, that is also D. You can see 13579 is coming. Okay, so yes. Based on the condition, if we want to use this not equal to, so if I percentile 2, that means reminder, is equal to 0, then that means that is even number. So if we want to check the opposite condition of this, so we can assign this not equal to sign. Okay, that means if reminder is not equal to 0,
it is opposite of equal to.
Opposite of equal to.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this condition is actually for odd number. So we can see we can use in this way.
Sir, slash n means next
slash
line.
So if we are printing 1 in the, suppose if we not use this, so what is happening? The output will come in the 1 line, 13579. Okay, so that means after printing something in the output, our pointer is coming at the next line, in the same line, when we are not using the slash n. Okay, so next print statement will also perform just after that. But to print every time in the new line, so we will use this slash n. Sorry, not this one. Yeah, this n. Okay, so that means after printing some value, our point cursor will move to the next line. So next printing will happen in the next line. Okay, in the iteration. So you can see 13579. Okay. Similar, you can use tab T. So some space will come in the each element.
Okay, sir.
One tab space. Okay. So these are some representation symbol. Yeah. Okay. I think.
Yes, sir. We have to go now.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank
you, sir.